too good at math, on God, I run with problem solvers. Hey, I'm a money harlot. I need all of it. People falling. Tryna go, money calling. 34, feel like Giannis. Niggas Giannis. Hey, bro, that's beyond me. Get on side me. I don't party. My money Scotty. So I try me.
So boy, all top, popping up, cross town, got it in him, bending through, in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' drip, curve way, what it is, take the time, in the sunland, remix, what a wit, keep it lit, we the new Delphi, Manor Park, Melrose, Bride County, let's go, whole hood behind me, Golden Acres, Pine Tree, ugly corner, ski, on the scene, screaming glee, say you bout it, let me see, rap your hood, let me see, let me see. Let me see, throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Fast music, 954, all the da-da-do, all the rockin' blue, 7-4. Hit the club, it's a move, parking lot. Let me see, can you do it? New paddock, red roof, let me see it, throw it back, Driftwood, where you at? Post it up, little hater, Haitian boy, crazy hater, Haitian boy, tell the home, new don't, on crumb, west side, east side, back part.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers, came out with a victory.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And here's Indiana now. Denver getting their last shot to go. Here's Furphy. Pass to Achua. 6 on the shot clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Jokic, the screen. Murray deciding where to go with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Adebayo. And that one, good.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Let's go with a three. And there's the rejection.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Now Murray. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. With the drive. Pass to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Outside Johnson. Here's Furphy. Right now averaging 6 a game. Offensive rebound. Achiuwa with the dunk.
It's just great awareness for where the ball is coming off. Achiuwa pursues the board. Nicely done.
Porter from outside. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Furphy. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hero for three. Denver grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Shot is good by Gordon.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Pacers making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Furphy. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Denver leading by 6. Takes it inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. I mean, the passing from Jokic is off the charts. Gave his man just a great look.
Adebayo with it. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. The three is up. Gordon pulls it in. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh! And he jams it home with authority.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Misses the layup. Pacers trail by 10. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game now. So he gets them both. 1:10 left in the first quarter. The Nuggets lead by 8. Driving in. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Indiana misses again.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Jokic throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pacers trail by 12. Here's George. Pirtle grabs a miss. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gordon. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside Achua. Outside Johnson. Pass to George. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Gordon outside. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Pass to George. Over Murray. There's the steal. It's a one-on-one situation from downtown. Achua with the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. From deep, Johnson. The shot won't fall. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Achua with a screen. Back to George. Up and over Porter. Shot clock at 6. Pure from 3-point range. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek. And I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll. Well, the touch and the focus, what a pretty move in the lane.
Johnson on the wing. No made baskets yet. Pass to Achua. George with it. To the wing on the left. Offline with a 3. Denver leading by 17. The The offensive rebound. Hey, from beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Buries it from 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Pass to Holmes. 4-3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Achiuwa. Poeltl grabs a miss. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver. Here's Furphy. Pass to Hero. Poeltl grabs a miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Hero for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game. Pass to Poeltl. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 19. Here's Furphy. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Poeltl in the post. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Down low. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achiuwa off his feet in a hurry.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Strawther. Back to Poeltl. Can't get it to fall. Pacers trail by 17. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Achiuwa for 3. Sinks the tray. Achiuwa's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achiuwa. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Jokic. And here's Porter outside. Hits the three-pointer.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
On the take. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Hero. From deep three-point land. Jokic grabs the board. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Back to Adebayo. Good D by Jokic.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets out in front by 19 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Hero will bring it up for the Pacers. 19-point game. Five on the clock. With the teardrop. Porter pulls it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Denver shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pacers trail by 20. Pass to Hero. Puts it up. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Offensive rebound. Out to Gordon. Driving to the basket. Pacers with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets really believe in Jamal Murray. Coach Michael Malone said, what I want from Jamal is to be himself. If he does that, all the other stuff will take care of itself. But I want him to challenge himself to be a leader and to do the things every day that got him to this point.
Well, Murray will always put in the work. We know that. Good stuff, Allie. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Pacers making a change here. Pass to Adebayo. For three, George. Jokic grabs the board.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Graham.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Oh, he misses the dunk. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Hero for three. The Pacers again can't hit.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And here's Jokic. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Oh, from deep. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range. Porter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
George for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
You got to commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Murray. Sensabaugh, no good.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Here's Brown. Outside Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Puts up a deep 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Brown. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. A clear look for Holmes. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Johnson. Here's Jackson. And no good. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 13-1 run. And here's Watson. The 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Johnson with it. There's the 3. And Indiana misses again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
That's his first personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution on the court.
George scanning the floor. It's Adebayo, high post. Over Murray. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 5.
Nice form on that J from Bam. He's really worked on his shot.
And here they come. Here's Sensabaugh. Rebounded by Denver. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
George outside. Uses the glass on the layup. George has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Count it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here is Denver. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is, What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Jokic with it. Fades. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Hero, no good. The Nuggets on offense. To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Back to Achua. Pass to Ben. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
For three, Gordon. The rebound by Jackson. Martin with the ball. Checked by Murray. They get it again. Back to George. Clock at 6. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball. And B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hero outside. The three ball. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Back to Jokic. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Hero. Back to George. For 3. Hero, no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Inside. Drains the triple. And he's got 28 now.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Indiana making a switch here, and he can't hit the second. Jokic gets the bucket.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
George for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Jackson outside. And here's George, defended by Murray. George's shot is off.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter here.
Pacers substitution. Cameron Johnson. Furphy.
.111 left in the fourth quarter. And Indiana misses again. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Adebayo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Who's ball?
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Off target from three-point range. And here are the Pacers now. .20 seconds left in the fourth. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Furphy. Launches a three. And the miss. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.